memes on Facebook today. Are you feeling okay, James? Are you feeling okay in the head? James, are you feeling a little bit suicidal? I mean, let's be honest, who the fuck isn't if you're watching this channel? Hello everybody, my name's James until he left me. Hello people of the internet, it's me, BarrowJack107, in the house tonight with all babes from 9 Shizwiz, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a ranty topic. We're going to be uploading a video for once, is what we're going to be doing today. Normally I don't upload videos because I'm very lazy. Like, I get pretty distracted, and when I come up with a video idea, if I don't like it completely, I tend to scrap it. Like, I've scrapped around 4 videos so far, but you know, I'm getting there, so I decided to make this quick little video. Today actually, very last minute, very unprepared, probably, well, I might edit it a bit, and it's on the topic of YouTube Rewind. And as you can see here, I'm trying out like a little bit of a different style as well, for this one little video. I'm trying out like a sort of presentation style where I'm on my feet, where I have to like kind of talk about a script, because normally I have a script, but I'm going scriptless for this episode because like I have so much of a rant going on that I just want to get it all out there. Just want to get my opinion on the board, just want to talk a bit, and then I just want to out my chest, and then after that we're going to have like a highly edited video that'll be coming out in a couple days time, so keep an eye out for that one, and I promise it will. I know I said last time, but I promise it will. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the topic of something that just happened today actually. It's called YouTube Rewind. Now, for everyone that doesn't know what a YouTube Rewind is, you've been living under a rock. Hilarious and original. Well, speaking of overused jokes like hilarious and original, that's what YouTube Rewind is supposed to be. Like, it takes this shit little site that we call YouTube, and essentially it boils down the whole year by importance, and basically just shows everyone what's happened in the year. You know, like, it's just kind of, well, what we'd call like an overview of the year. I'll let YouTube explain it actually, because YouTube can probably word itself a little bit bigger than mine, being a big company at all. YouTube Rewind 2016, celebrating the videos, people, music, and movies that made 2016. So as you can see, essentially it's supposed to just go over everything that happened in 2016, all the trends, all the big topics, and that's why I was kind of interested in this YouTube Rewind actually. Because I don't know if you've been on YouTube, I don't know if you're part of the YouTube community, but 2016 has been a very interesting, kind of different year for YouTube. I feel like all the years of putting up with YouTube's bullshit with like the copyright stuff has eventually cumulated over to this point of just like what we call 2016. Like a lot of good stuff's happened in 2016. Like the community's been quite toxic. You know, there's been a lot of drama going on. There's been a lot of complaining about YouTube. Basically, people aren't just bending over and smiling for the camera constantly. No, they're actually voicing their opinion, which is why 2016's been a very good year for content creators. It's been a very good year for viewership, I think, because I don't know about you, but whenever I used to watch YouTube back in the day, like, I never used to be excited for these rewinds. I used to watch small kind of YouTubers that used to like alternate topics, you know what I mean? Like, I never used to watch the challenge shit, I never used to watch PewDiePie, I used to watch people like the Archfiend, I used to watch like troll groups, you know, stuff like that. You know, people that actually talked about the problems that YouTube was facing, even back then. But 2016 is really, it's really been an interesting year. It's really been a good year for people like me, because it's brung that sort of like alternate, you know, anti-establishmentarian outlook and brought it into the public eye, which is obviously something that has really defined the year. Really made it like YouTube feel like a different site. Really made everything feel a little bit different. Like, obviously back in 2013 you never would have saw anything like the Keemstar drama, and that has completely changed the face of YouTube. Like, the whole surface has been completely changed because of stuff like that, and I think it's been a really interesting year. So when I was looking at this YouTube Rewind, and when I was looking forward to it actually, I was like, it's going to be a little bit different. It'll be interesting to see how YouTube would tackle these new things that are happening. It'll be interesting to see how they would cope with the changing community. It'll be interesting to see how they would, well, adapt, for lack of a better word. But obviously, YouTube is YouTube, and YouTube did not do that.
I'm going to play Minecraft, and my cousin is here.
First of all, I would like to address the title of the fucking video. YouTube Rewind 2016, the ultimate 2016 challenge. Like, this has to be ironic. This has to be ironic. Like, I would jump in this video and I would go, oh, the Ultimate 2016 Challenge. That sounds kind of clickbaity. That sounds kind of shitty. Has to be ironic. I very much think that is what it'll be.
Bring it.
I don't know why The Rock's there for a fucking start. Who are they? Who are they? Who's she? Who are they? So these two right here, Dan and Phil, and me and Dan and Phil obviously have a great past. I'd like to point his face out, by the way. They get the most amount of screen time, I'm pretty sure. I think they get about 15 seconds of screen time, which is more than anyone else in this thing, I'm pretty sure. Now, obviously, these are big YouTubers. I don't particularly mind having these two in the clip. That's fine by me. However, when you look at YouTube 2016, as in YouTube 2016, are these two really the first people you think of? Like, did these two do anything for this site in this year? No. What have they done? What have they done this year? Let's look up Amazing Phil. Amazing Phil. Right. Okay. Let's look up Amazing Phil together. Okay. So you got Amazing Phil. What has he done this year? Well, this year Amazing Phil has done a quiz. He's done a video about him having no sleep. He's done a face swap challenge. He's done a video with Casper Lee, I'm pretty sure, with the Phil Luminati. It's probably a Q&A. Here's one of these fucking stupid videos that I see vloggers do all the fucking time. It's where they take a country and they take another country and they take these two people and they act stupid about fucking other countries. It's stupid. It's the stupidest thing. Obama Llama. I don't even know what that is. Our Past Life Animals, the 5 books, Internet Experiment, that just sounds fucking stupid. I Killed My Houseplant, that's some real good content right there. That's what YouTube needs to be promoting. Will Dan and Phil survive Australia? This'll be them talking about statistics in Australia. Yeah, here's a quiz, a quiz. Well, like, what is this? What is this? This is trash. This is fucking trash. Like, this is actual fucking bollocks. Alright, let's carry on watching. Let's carry on watching. Who are they? Is that like a food challenge I'm not aware of? I don't understand. Is that like a... Well, I mean, what has that got to do with YouTube? I mean, I understand YouTubers are there, but what has that got to... Okay. Who are they, though? Like, does anyone recognize these people? Like, who's that? I feel like I know him. He's from Dude Perfect. Okay, nice. I mean, PewDiePie, obviously. KSI and his Gimp buddy. I mean, they're in every fucking year. I don't think KSI really had a sub boost this year, but, okay. And here's a good part as well. Okay, so they include the fucking Damn Daniel meme. They include the Damn Daniel meme out of a... Damn Daniel is not a YouTuber. The guy who did Damn Daniel, the whole Damn Daniel thing, not only did it only last for a fucking week, okay, but also, Damn Daniel didn't originate on YouTube. It wasn't even a thing that was really mentioned on YouTube that much. Damn Daniel, for one, came from fucking Vine. It's a completely different site. What has any of this got to do with YouTube? Like, I'm not even joking, like, I understand there's YouTubers there, and there's YouTube logos, and there's YouTube vans, but if you look through this whole fucking video, like, look at all this stuff. It's like, none of it's got anything to do with YouTube. It's like, what has this got to do with YouTube? What has this got to do with you? How are these are just random fucking props, and they have YouTubers doing random things that they call funny, and they have some sort of fucking pop music playing in the background, which I guess is a pretty big pop song, but, like, it's like, this is not related to YouTube at all. These are not big trends. These are just random fucking backdrops that some artist came up with, who has no understanding of what makes this site. What's this? What is this? And this is obviously the highlight of the fucking year. Now, this right here, okay. It's building up to something, don't worry. We're building up to the real highlight of 2016. Like, when you think of 2016, there's nothing else you can possibly think about. Dabbing, which is not even a YouTube thing. Here's the highlight of 2016, everyone. Here's the highlight of 2016. There we go. Now, I'm sorry to bust everyone's balls, make your balls blue, whatever the phrase goes, but that's a bottle flip. That's a bottle flip. Didn't that originate on Facebook? Didn't that start on Facebook? Who's that guy as well? Was he the original bottle flip guy? I don't understand. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Maybe I'm just an uncultured swine. Maybe I care a little bit too much about this stupid site, but that's a bottle flip. And then we've got this. Joey fucking Grafella. The carpool. This is... I mean, I understand it was a thing that happened, but this is what we bring attention to. This is the whole YouTube. People singing, a fat man singing in a car. A fat man who is off television, by the way. This is the... okay. Part of the problem everyone has with this whole rewind thing is that, well, essentially, the fact of the matter is, YouTube spends all this year, they spend all of the year, you know, promoting to advertising. That's shown through the advertiser-friendly content stuff. It's shown through how they've been promoting videos that aren't really what YouTubers, well, that aren't really what people want to watch, but it's what the advertisers find friendly. You know, they've been promoting all this stuff, and they've basically not really been, throughout this whole year, they've not really been, you know, promoting the deeper part of the site, the part of the site that everyone cares about, right? And the whole point of YouTube Rewind is that, like, you look at YouTube Rewind, and it's supposed to be the one time in the year that YouTube put aside this little advertiser fucking boner, put aside this little lust for advertisements, and, you know, thinks about the content creators that make the site what it fucking is. The content creators that create the content, that make the site, you know, it's a celebration of what the content creators do, and that's the reason it's a big celebrate thing, because it's once a year, and it's the one time that YouTube actually thinks about us, the content creators. But if you look at the YouTube Rewind this year, it was just, oh, child-friendly content all over my face, Daddy. Oh, the advertisers will love a little bit of Dan and Phil because that's unoffensive and has absolutely no opinions and it's basically just a blank slate. The advertisers can cover them whatever the fuck they want. Oh, I don't want YouTube to have opinions because people can't have opinions on a platform that's made for sharing opinions. That would just be crazy. Imagine that. I can't imagine that. That would be mental. Now, I remember sitting on the computer when I was like 13 or 14 and the TV behind me that I wasn't watching because I was playing fucking Minecraft at the time because, hey, autism, I'm autistic, do you get the funny joke? That's the funny joke, I have a disability. Or an ability, depending on how you look. And basically, the TV presenters were talking about the YouTube Rewind for that year, and they were talking about the Harlem Shake, and they were talking about how it's kind of interesting because YouTube itself, no one outside of YouTube really understood the Harlem Shake, no one really thought, no, it wasn't on Facebook, it wasn't on any of the social media sites at the time, so everyone was kind of like, I don't really understand what this is, but everyone on that site is celebrating it like some sort of cultural phenomenon that no one else got, and it's kind of amazing because we don't understand that, and it's kind of like a celebration of the content that's been created specifically for that site, and they're celebrating it, and no one else understands it. It's a bit of an enigma to us mainstream boys, but wow, these YouTubers are like actually, you know, celebrating their content, celebrating what they have brought to the platform, their insular community. It's kind of amazing. Like I said, I'm not going to pretend the Harlem Shake was a good thing that wasn't completely fucking cancerous, but at least it was fucking ours. It was ours. To say that, you know, it didn't originate on Vine, it didn't originate on any of these fucking stupid little sites, like the fucking, it didn't originate on Facebook with this mannequin shit, it didn't originate on Vine like Damn Daniel. It was ours, to call ours, right? You know, it was something that no other community understood fully, and it was our little celebratory thing. Now, some people might come to me and say, well, James, it's because, you know, we didn't really have an identity of our own this year, you know. All social media is connected. You got stuff from Twitter coming in, you got stuff from Facebook coming in, you got stuff from Snapchat coming in. It's all kind of blends together, so we didn't really have our own identity. No, I'm gonna call fucking bullshit on that. YouTube had its own fucking identity. Like, there are things that came from this site that defined the fucking year. There are jokes that, like, there were memes that came from this site, like fucking, Vietnamese y'all and fucking it's time to stop and all that shit. But the problem with that stuff is it wasn't fucking family friendly content, but it did define the fucking year, and that was our fucking year. That was what the community decided. And the fact of the matter is, the YouTube Rewind is supposed to be for the community, not for the fucking advertisers. Like I would say this year. I know it's a big. I know this year it's a big meme to like criticize things, but I would say this year YouTube's community has been like the best it's ever been. Like everyone is so like making such good content because there's so much criticism and so much like. And so much fighting for fair use, and so much of this good stuff that the mainstream heads of the CEOs don't like, that the YouTube community itself has been the best it's ever fucking been. Like, we don't put up with the bullshit that we might have in the past. Like, we don't put up with copyright claims anymore. We don't put up with, like, YouTubers being fucking scummy. We're honest people now. Like, we're actually fine. We're done. This was the year that was supposed to be fucking celebrated. And, you know, you had all this stuff. And what did we get in YouTube 2016? We've got 2 things that originate from fucking Vine, and we've got 1 thing that came from fucking Facebook. And then we've got all these fucking YouTube beauty models. I don't even know the fucking name of half these people. Does anyone know the name of, say, I don't know, this person, or this person, or this who are these people? I don't fucking know them. Do you know them? Because they just look like generic sort of beauty tubers to me, like, you know, your Zoella type. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, yeah. Advertisers, oh fuck me. That's some real safe content right there. That's some real lowbrow, no opinion whatsoever content right there, Zoella. Oh yeah, well, but put that on the YouTube 2016 challenge, please. Ooh, baby. Also, just low-key, the fact that it's named fucking a challenge as well, it just kind of tells you what we're dealing with here. I mean, fuck, they might as well have called it the YouTube 2016 fucking social experiment. Let's make a YouTube Rewind that doesn't celebrate anything that happened this year as a social experiment. It's just a prank, bro. The whole Rewind is just a prank. We'll have another one coming out at the end of next year that'll cover this year, which will also be a social experiment if you don't mind that again.
What is up, Drop Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get roll.
Drop it, nigger!
What's up, guys?